So I think we first met over Facebook. Kaitlyn asked me to be a Facebook friend, and from there I added her and I accepted her on Facebook, and we started talking. And yes, I admit I opened up every conversation on Facebook chat, and we just kind of hit it off and learned about each other's character over Facebook chat, never meeting in person, face to face or anything. And we just kind of grew to enjoy talking to each other over the internet. And then eventually, out of nowhere, I was on tour throughout the summer, and Kaitlyn has one message on Facebook to me, and all it says is, "Trevor, I want to go on an ice cream date with you."
Yeah, so I was hanging out with all of our friends and running around telling them how I've been talking to Trevor Hyde recently, and my friend was like, "Oh, it's Trevor Hyde," and they somehow convinced me to ask him to go out on an ice cream date because they told me his love for ice cream. So I ended up messaging him on Facebook and asked him out, and
we were just talking, and she was just so fun and so adorable over the chat that I had to just straight up, I was like, "So you want to go on an ice cream date, huh?" And then we just met up at the parlor.
Talked for like 5 hours straight, and pretty much history from there. We were inseparable, and then our relationship eventually got to the point where we weren't sure where to take it, and we did a lot of praying, and he was going to take a trip to Nashville, and so we stopped talking for that whole week that he was gone, and I did a lot of praying for myself and trying to figure out where we should take it next. And I think he was just so confused because he had never been in a relationship before, and he wasn't sure what God wanted him to do or like how to even start a relationship. And he got home and wanted to see me right away, and so we met at Tim Hortons, and that's when we decided that it was the right thing to do to take it to the next step and become a couple. And so that's what we did. And
then after that, we just hung out faithfully. I mean, we grew more and more strongly together as a couple, and it naturally flowed, and God blessed us. And everybody was asking us, "Well, when are you guys gonna get engaged? When are you guys gonna get engaged?" Like, we're talking friends and family and everybody. And we didn't go off of that, but that was a pretty good encouragement. We prayed about it, and God really gave us a clear conscience on engagement being the right thing to do. So we did the whole ring thing, and Kaitlyn bugged me about a ring, wondering when I was gonna get her a ring and all this stuff, and I got her one, and she didn't know it. She spoiled the surprise. I actually ordered the ring, but she didn't know it, and she really badly wanted this ring, and I was trying to surprise her. But she kept asking, and then she eventually got a little upset that I never got her an engagement ring, and I had to tell her that I ordered the engagement ring already, and then she was like, "Ah," and melted, and all that lovely stuff. At this point where we were at, surprising her was better than like probably taking her on some romantic ship or a seashore and proposing. And like I figured, let's go on a walk, and we went on a walk that we do. In the summertime, we go on this walk almost every day, and I figured I'd just do it on a normal everyday walk and pop the question underneath the tree.
what did I say?
She said,
Yeah.
That's pretty much what she said. That's pretty much what she did. And we hugged, and I was like, "So is that a yes?" And she's like, "Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got it."
Trevor, I can't wait to marry you. You're the love of my life, and I admire you so much, and you make me so proud, and love to travel with you, and thank you for giving me that opportunity to come and share this ministry with you, and promise to be loyal and faithful to you for the rest of our lives. And I can't wait to grow old with you and be that cute old couple at Alpha Coney Island.
that I love you, my dear.
Kaitlyn Hyde, I'm so thankful that I met you. Wow, I feel like I've been praying for you since I was in high school. It's really hard being a dude that's 24 years old and has not met that person yet. I waited quite a long time. I'm very thankful that you came along my life. I'm thankful that God has put us together. It's been very difficult for me to be accepted by certain people and for me to find somebody that would be willing to put up with me. And as you know, for a little while there, I thought that I was possibly called to be single for the rest of my life, but it just didn't feel right. And hanging on to hope, you popped in. And so Kaitlyn, thank you for asking me to be your friend on Facebook. Thank you, because that sparked everything right there. I love you. I love you to death. I love you to death. And whatever comes our way in this life, we'll be joyful in hope, patient in affliction, and faithful in prayer. And with you and the Lord, with all three of us together, we'll make it through anything. I'm thankful for this day. I'm thankful to be watching this in a room with you right now. And I love you to death, girl. You are awesome. Mwah.
My dear, that I love